Hi, I'm Zach, one of the Wisconsin Bourbon Bros, and today we're bringing you MB Roland.
Whoa. Hi, I'm Brandon, Wisconsin Bourbon Bros. And today, I'm going to bring you a quick review on MB Roland Single Barrel. Buckle up.
We have the MB Roland, and this is a vino pick. So it's a place where we are part of a bourbon club, and they did a barrel pick there. The owner and master distiller came out and gave us the whole story of how they came about, and it was a really good time.
Both those guys lived, breathed, died whiskey, it seemed like. Certainly, you know, they're one of the first to the craft distillery world. I think they were established in 2009.
2009?
And if I'm remembering correctly, you can fact check me on this, I think they said they're the longest standing craft distiller.
I think that's what they said.
I think important to note, you know, they do the mash in-house, the distillation in-house, and the bottling in-house, so...
Yeah, and this would be considered an old world bourbon.
Yeah, I think that's how they described it.
Yeah, so basically, I think that goes for, they do the pot still, and they do it unfiltered.
All right, well, a little bit about the distillery, a little bit about the bottle. I think it's time to drink.
All right, let's crack her open. That's coming out there with some
Neck pour.
Some noise.
Get your neck strong.
Sure.
All right, pre-prohibition style single barrel bourbon has been selected due to its uniqueness and exceptional qualities. I don't deny that. A couple points on the bottle here. We're working with 105.8 proof. This is bottle number 48 of only 87. And it's aged 3 years in a number 4 char. The mash bill is 78% white corn, 17% high rye. 17% rye, which is high.
Yeah, just high. Yeah.
And 5% malted barley.
Yeah. I like how specific they get on the bottle. Since they control all of it, they can get real specific like that. I like it.
Yeah. It's kind of got that Old Forester bottle look, which I like. To me, that's like a classic looking bottle.
Yep.
And like, I think they did a really nice job with two things I'll note. You like marketing, so I'll just note these two things. I think this is a really rustic, but also kind of modern look.
Yep.
And I really like that they have a custom vino label on here.
Yep.
Not everybody does that. Sometimes they just scribble.
Yep. It gives me a very pre-prohibition feel, like like how they designed it and everything. It's a beautiful bottle.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Something from Wisconsin.
This?
Yeah, it reminds me of like a grain-forward Wisconsin.
You know what? I was thinking a few different flavor notes because I was smelling it as you were talking. But it's first of all smells a little bit like a nut. It smells a little nutty, and it also kind of reminds me of like a leather.
Yeah, to me this is grainy, and not in like an ethanol way.
Yeah.
No, like grainy. Like if I was running my hands through a bag of corn.
Yeah, sure.
That's kind of the smell that would come up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm picking up right away.
I can see that.
It's got a beautiful color though. It's dark.
Yeah, beautiful color. It's unfiltered.
That alligator char comes right through.
Pot stilled. Let's give it a little taste. Tastes exactly what it smells like.
Yeah. Yep. There's no letdown on the taste at all. That definitely tastes like a young bourbon.
Tastes like a young bourbon.
Yep.
But there's a lot of flavor in there.
Ton of flavor. It still has kind of that corn flavor.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like a buttered corn.
That smell where you're talking about the grains in your hands, like that flavor comes through on the palate.
Yeah. I'm picturing like the State Fair roasted corn with a little bit of butter and salt on it.
Yep.
That's kind of what I'm getting in this glass here.
I would agree.
Still got a nice sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of mouthfeel here?
I think I'm being a little biased because it's a 3-year. That it's kind of quick.
It's quick.
But for what it is and for how long it's aged, only the 3 years, I think the mouthfeel is still really present.
Yeah, I think it is quick and not a lot of extra character coming through on the finish.
Sure.
But for me, like what really stands out about this experience, it does taste distinctly different.
It tastes different, and I want to say it, even though I feel like it's given us a little bit of spice, it's very smooth.
Oh yeah, very smooth, very
for
smooth.
young.
Texturally smooth.
Texturally smooth.
Yep. I think one thing that we both felt when we were a part of the barrel pick process, which if you haven't done, you're essentially selecting one of a certain number, and you're making a preference. So as a collective, we picked this bottle.
Yeah.
Zach actually picked this one last in his selection. But the rest of the group did find this one pretty favorable.
So to be fair though, to talk about that, when they just blind us and they give us like 5 different ones, they're all very similar. So
Very similar. Yeah, it's all relative. There wasn't a big difference between them. But I think we both agreed at the end of the night what we found about their bourbon in particular, and this isn't something we say a lot, but it felt very authentic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there's something to say when you are specifically trying bourbons and tasting bourbons as an occasion, and being able at that occasion to learn about the bourbon itself, and then it grows appreciation not only for flavor notes, but on top of it, the story of the distillery and the passion that they have.
Yeah, and it tastes, honestly, to me, like whiskey that your family has made forever on the farm, right? Like that's what it tastes like. It kind of reminds me of Frey Ranch, where it has just kind of this very real taste.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like quality ingredient kind of taste. That
it feels small town.
Yeah. Yep. So, any final thoughts on the whiskey?
I want to try more MB Roland. First of all, I would think it'd be a great place to go and visit. But on the bourbon itself, I think for what it is, it's great.
Yeah.
There's definitely better bourbons out there. But this barrel pick was not a letdown.
No, not at all. I totally agree with you. I think that the authenticity comes through on this bottle. I think you're right. This bottle is what it is. It's not great. It's not bad. It's somewhere in between, I would say.
Yeah.
But I actually really like it because it is such a different flavor and experience to me.
Right. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm Brandon.
I'm Zach.
It's been your quickie review.
MB
Hey, whoa. Hi, I'm Brandon, Wisconsin Bourbon Bros. Today, I'm going to bring you a quickie review on MB Roland Single Barrel. Buckle up. Hey, say my buckle up for me, would you?